right, welcome back to another episode of the Wiley Show. We have a special guest. Now, this guest is a viewer of my show, and we did a story about a couple of weeks back of a lady that had a wedding. She did the reception, paid for the reception and for the caterer, and the caterer pretty much came out and stole them. Didn't do a good job, gave him dry chicken. But this particular viewer reached out to me and she said this. Hi, Wiley. I am on the YouTube, and she told me her username, who mentioned our wedding photographer never giving us our wedding album. Me and my husband was married October 2019, nearly 4 years ago. The photographer was paid in for around $3,000. A month prior to the wedding, he was supposed to produce a photo album, and I believe 210 by 16. We received an app of photos that I'm not even sure is active anymore. I have since downloaded the photos to my phone, and there it was. His photography was a hot mess, though some of the pictures came out good. Photographer name is The Prince Approach by Ryan Price, based in Alabama. I've reported him to the BBB and hired an Alabama attorney, which we were living in New Jersey at the time. Had to drop the claim last week after 2 years of trying to find the man because the attorney fees were costing more than the price we paid for the service. Plus, it still wasn't guaranteed that we will find him. He blocked our numbers, email, and IG accounts. Welcome to the show,
Thank
sister. You. And you go by your username, Pink Summer.
Yes.
So you're a viewer of the show, and take us back. Okay, you get married. Congratulations, by the way. And you're beautiful, by the way. If they see you, they will fall in love with you, but you don't want people to see your face. It's gonna go worldwide, but you're very beautiful, and you're married. So you got married to your boo.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you meet your boo? Take us back. Where did you meet him?
Okay, I randomly met him at a restaurant. We both were getting takeout up north, and the rest is pretty much history. I had just came off a cruise, and was getting takeout. Didn't want to, cook, and that's where I met him.
Wow, so you was going to get some chicken or some baby back ribs or some rice, and you see, was it love at first sight?
It was friends at first sight.
Okay, it was friends. Yeah. Was he good looking?
Obviously, you're good
looking. So okay.
Of course.
So did he say, "Hey, mama, let me pay for your food, mama"? Like, how did that? How was it? I want to see how was his game. How was that approach to know that y'all are today married? So how did that go when y'all met in the takeout line?
It was just an innocent conversation. We both were waiting for food. It wasn't anything, crazy or out the ordinary. My husband is very laid back. And he's very smart. He's very brilliant. And we just struck up a conversation, and that's that.
Struck up a conversation, and poof, y'all here today. Now, y'all, your wedding is happening. Y'all at the wedding. I'm assuming that this photographer was hired for the wedding and the reception, or how'd that go?
Yep, for the wedding and the reception. Yep.
Okay. He was hired for both. Okay. Did you pay a deposit? Because you say you paid $3,000.
Yeah, we paid a deposit, in some increments a month prior to the wedding. And then the month before the wedding in September, we paid the amount in full.
Wow. It's just something. It's just you paid the amount in full. I'm trying to get a picture of him. Hopefully we can find a picture of this man. So let me see if I can just Google. Let me see what pops up on Google. Because let's see.
And it's the Price Approach, not the Prince Approach.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. The Price Approach. I see it right now. Thank you. Okay, so I'm looking right here in his Facebook page and Price, and I don't see a picture of him, but I see some of his work. His work is amazing, like according to these pictures. Now I don't know how do he look. I don't know if he's bald headed. I don't know if this is not him. This is all the. I'm just looking at his work. Obviously, his work looks good. Just judging by Brian Price's work, but y'all didn't have this good experience here. I'm assuming y'all did not have this good experience. So when he took all the pictures, what was the conversation? Because I know when you get married, it's a little while. He got to develop the pictures, blah blah blah, and you're supposed to get it back no later than what, 5 to 7 business days.
So, if I recall, the contract is so we got married in October. By um, December, we should have at least had digitals where he uploads it to an app, all the photos, and then we have access to the photos in the app, and then we are supposed to get the prints, which is the two. Like I said, I believe it was two 10x16s, and then the photo albums. So we got the prints after December. I had to email him, hunt him down for the digital prints, rather. And like I said, that took some time. And then we never got the printed prints.
Really?
Yeah. And, we tracked him down. We emailed him. We called him. He came up with every excuse. Oh, he was working with a third party. The third party was delayed. I mean, it was every excuse under the book. And still did not deliver the product. In the meantime, a year and a half after we got married, my father passed away.
Oh,
Never got to see, thank you. Never got to see any other pictures. My dad was legally blind, so he couldn't do the photos over the phone. He had to view things enlarged. So he never got to see any of the photos. I tried to email Bryant, explain this to him. It's even more important, besides this paying, it's even more important now for me to have those memories of my dad, and completely blocked this, which is why I had to hire a lawyer in Alabama.
Oh my gosh. And so when you hired the lawyer in Alabama, before you even got to lawyer in Alabama, what was his communication? Did he say, okay, the pictures is like a glitch? Like how was that communication with him, with the photographer?
He just kept making excuses. And he just kept making excuses, saying it was a third party issue, that he doesn't actually print it. It's the third party's issue. He was constantly emailing them. They weren't getting back to him. And it was causing me so much anxiety. My husband had to step in. And it got nowhere.
Wow.
It got nowhere.
Wow. So when it gets to the lawyer piece, you hired a lawyer, and then what did the lawyer tell you?
So long story short, the lawyer can't find him. The address that he gave, or that's listed online, I guess is fake. It's the address that leads to nowhere. They had to do like old school publication notice, where they notify him in the newspaper that he's, basically, I guess, being served. And that went nowhere. They cannot find this man. They know he has an active, I believe, Facebook and Instagram page, but they can't find him. So at this point, then the judge was saying I would have to fly to Alabama to, proceed with everything. And it still wasn't a guarantee that, it would be ruled in my favor, which is why we just decided to not proceed any further.
Yes, it's so sad that you had to go through it. Because my thing is when you have a wedding, those pictures is everything, because it captures very intimate moments. One of the questions I had to ask you is, did you research other previous clients before you book him, or what made you book him?
Yeah, I did do research. I'm like a research queen. I research pretty much everybody. Apparently, I guess I didn't research him well enough or on enough sites. He was also referred. We had a wedding planner. The wedding planner referred him, and I did speak to her. My mama spoke to her. I spoke to her, letting her know what was going on. I don't want to bash her, but it seemed like she had pretty much washed her hands too once we once everything was over.
Mm. So you had the wedding planner. She recommended this guy. Now, was this a black guy that people asking in the chat?
Yes, black. My whole wedding team was black except the videographer. Yeah.
So, but the videographer, you did get that footage.
Got footage on time, quality, all of that.
That's good. That's good. So something you do have some type
Yeah.
of documentation of your wedding night. And people need to understand, like, even when I was talking to the previous guest, having a wedding, that's one of the best moments of your life, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and to have some effed up crap happen that this particular photographer, um, Brian, hold on, let me make sure I give him his right here price. I couldn't even find like a picture of him, so it's kind of, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Price it did this to you, and I have to say allegedly, which is, I have to protect me. But
Sure.
I just think like on your particular wedding day, you want everything to be done perfect. And for having an African American, in the words of Trump, to do this, it makes you don't even want to hire African
Mm-hmm.
Americans to do business with, because this is wrong. This is not right. Even when I had the previous guests on, I'm that's where you send me the information about your situation. It was a black caterer,
Mm-hmm.
gave them. She showed the receipts, dry chicken, and he did not want to help her and give her some of her money back. And we all want to support black. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always supporting black, but it does leave a bad taste in your mouth when things don't go right. It is what it is. I want to ask you this question with your husband. Were y'all able to see him again, like confront the guy, or he just went ghost?
No, we thought about getting in the car, taking a ride down to Alabama. Yeah, we thought about it. But see, we were living up north at the time. We
Okay.
had like a domestic wedding in outside of Atlanta. Um, just we liked the venue. The venue was beautiful. That's where we decided to do it. A lot of our people flew in for it, and then he was from Alabama. So
Your husband was from Alabama, correct?
the no, my husband's from up north. The
Okay.
photographer is from Alabama, and we got married in Georgia. So it's a lot of states involved.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right.
The photographer from Alabama. Y'all got married in Georgia. Okay,
Correct.
okay.
Correct.
Mm.
So yeah, so we were far away to, take a trip, and then honestly, the next few months later, COVID started. So it's all kind of like bad timing.
Bad time.
Yeah. Yep.
For me, it's just so sad, like, for seeing that you have to go through this, because I know you have a king now, and you want to go back to those pictures. You know what I'm saying? My
Mhm.
friend, Theo, he have pictures with him and his man. Well, they went to his friend got married. Oh, I shouldn't put this out here, but she's a cheater. But anyway, he got pictures of him and his ex-boyfriend. He's like, oh man, why did I put him in there? But at least he got the pictures, because
Mhm.
those are like memories
Right.
that you have. You would have probably, now looking at it, you'd have came out better having people to take pictures on their iPhone.
Hello. And
You know?
I do have some of them, and they turned out very nice. And he was so raggedy, hit I'm not gonna be unprofessional, but we paid for two photographers and didn't know that the second photographer was his girlfriend. I mean,
Oh,
it was just a mess. It's been a mess.
I'm just curious whenever I talk to him. I'm like, but why you don't give her the pictures? Was this a scam? Did you lose it? Like, I think you respect him better if he just said, hey, I lost it, or something bad happened, or my girl, we broke up, she won't give me the hard copy. But just going ghost to me, like, my other follow-up question is, have it been other people
Yes.
that got scammed by this photographer?
So I did look up more reviews, especially when I reported him to BBB. And yes, a couple other people in the reviews have said they didn't get their pictures.
Wow.
And
That's
that bothers me. I don't know if my wedding photographer knew because she's worked with him before, but I entrusted her, and I don't know. I don't know if it's one big scam or it makes you wonder.
it makes you wonder. Like, I just don't understand. Like, you got. I'm assuming he have cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Why scam?
Right.
You
Right.
make more money doing right than scamming.
Right. Exactly.
And you pay, I couldn't believe when you put that in the email, you paid them $3,000 for no product.
Mm-hmm. No product except digitals.
Except the digitals. And
Yeah.
you want the other stuff because you paid $3,000.
Right. Right. And
So
mhm.
go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry.
He actually got more out of the deal too, because because we didn't live down south. We couldn't do like the engagement photos, which was a part of the package, and that was fine. That wasn't honestly a big deal for us that we didn't do the engagement photos, but still, that was included in the price. So he actually came out a little more in the end, because he didn't have to do one of the services, because we opted out for it.
Mhm. I want to thank you. I want to say this to you. Thank you for coming on and sharing this experience. It's just sad that you had to go through this, but I'm glad that you are speaking up, and hopefully people will not hire. He probably didn't even go by that name, Brian, anymore. He probably don't go by Brian Price anymore because, like I said, what just me just googling him, I see the work here, but a lot of these photos that was taken is back in December,
Mm,
like back in December. But I don't see any wedding. I just see a nice, beautiful chocolate woman, and I see a picture that goes all the way back to 2019. And this is not you. This is witnessing the Washingtons. So I don't see any like pictures of him. Like if I,
mhm,
you know what I'm saying, trying to find him, and so obviously he just went ghost because he's probably
mhm.
afraid of other people. Because if he did this to you and y'all paid him 3,000, obviously he must have did it to other people.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I couldn't see because he blocked me from all sites. So,
Yeah, because this is just what I'm just doing a simple like Google search.
mhm,
And I will post it in the chat. And if anybody else can find him and get some information, they can let me know as well, so we can try to track him down and see why he did what he did to you. So I want to make sure that's his name, his company name. So because like when I do a simple Google search,
mhm.
that is what pops up. A Facebook page pops up. Um, okay, he got a LinkedIn look like, but no picture. The price approach. He started in March 2012, present 11 years and 4 months. Alabama, United States. Okay. But no picture.
Mhm.
Like his LinkedIn is like no picture. So he
And
have literally went goes
he
in a
probably doesn't live in Alabama anymore. Since you mentioned he probably changed his name, probably changed his location too.
probably changed his location too. Yeah, it's like I that's all I can find. So if my producers can find some other stuff, and like I said, this is all allegedly in a sense, but this is your
Mhm.
story. You're sharing your story, and you've been a fan of the Wiley Show. So how long you been watching the Wiley Show?
I would say maybe a year, about a year.
That's good.
I'm kind of new to YouTube. I got on YouTube maybe a couple of years ago. And I don't even know how I found you, Wiley, but let me tell you, when I started watching you, my mom was around. We both got hooked. I got her a mug. I got a mug, Wiley Show
Yes,
mug. Like, we love some Wiley.
yes. And I'm glad you gave me your story because you just never know who's watching. Because
Right.
this particular lady with the scam, I just found her on Facebook because she
Mm,
just came down my timeline. So I just reached out to her, said, "Hey, can you come on the show?" She said, "Yes, I come on the show." And then shortly after her experience, you emailed me, and it's been a while, about a couple of weeks. You said wait until a certain time, and I waited, and I think you emailed me back, and you said you ready now. So
yeah,
yes, 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 yes.
I was on vacay. I
You
went
was
to Vegas, so I won't be able to go for your.
ah,
I know.
yes, because this is
Who
good.
knows?
but I think that we're gonna do a cruise next year. Like the Vegas, I
Ooh,
think it's gonna be, and then next year we're gonna do a cruise. Um,
okay.
yeah, and I want this to be like not the last time I'm going to Vegas, because like Vegas is so many activities like concerts. You
Mm-hmm.
got gambling for people that like to gamble, and then it's a good destination to go because it's not that expensive to go to Vegas. Like one day I want to go to Hawaii with the group of us, and we can do that. But I'm just glad that you came and you shared your story, and
Wiley.
thank you. And hopefully you don't have to experience this ever again in life,
Nope.
and I hope he have a change of heart and just give you your photos, but I highly doubt you do it. um but I can tell you did everything right. You got the lawyer. He was hiding, and people know when they hide, you have to spend the money to find them, not the
Mm-hmm.
court. And this
Right.
is a civil thing, so even if you put it in the newspaper, if you can't find him, and if that ain't his real name,
Right. Right.
that could probably just be his stage name, his company name, but that ain't his government name.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's a challenge. It's really, really a challenge. And then what he did, like most people do when they dodge it, they're gonna wait till you burn out and then drop it.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, it's very. Look at Tasha. Tasha been sued for $4 million, and Cardi is still chasing her money
Mm-hmm.
because she filed in bankruptcy, hiding, dodging. But she was dodging before the lawsuit happened. She was hiding, went to have multiple places, and then Cardi had to get. And of course, she got the money. Cardi, and it was way more damage that she can get. And she had to hire like a ex-military type of guy. So he had to hide in the bushes. And then one day, Tasha K came home from dinner late at night, and he popped out and served her and recorded her. So but it took Cardi a little time, a couple of months, to find
Mm-hmm.
Tasha K. So people ain't gonna make it easy if you're trying to sue. They will definitely make it hard. But thank you for coming on, sus.
Thank
Thank you
you,
for
Wiley.
watching our show, and congratulations again being married. Like you.
Thank you.
So now I'm gonna go to a food place and hopefully I can run into my Mrs. Wiley at the food place when I go
You,
get some
you
chicken.
better snatch up. Well, I went to a Cuban restaurant. My husband not Cuban, but I was at a Cuban restaurant.
Okay,
Try
I'm gonna go to a Cuban restaurant.
that.
That's a good thing. I'm gonna go to a Cuban restaurant, because if I was at the Cuban restaurant, I'm like, I've been trying to holler. Well, let me give you an extra Cuban chicken wing, or I don't know, they had chicken wings in Cuban,
Some
but
sangria.
I'll say sangria, yes. I'm just happy. Wow, that's so amazing that you met. And a lot of times people think you got to meet them online, but no, that old school still work. Meet
Old
them at a
school.
restaurant, meet them at a laundromat or a public library or whatever, a coffee place. Like that still work.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you, Wiley, so much. Thank you for the opportunity to talk. I was nervous, but you made it very relaxing.
Yes,
So
it's
I may come up again. You never know.
yes, please, please, please do, and hopefully by that time I'm married and I meet my wife at KFC or something. I don't know.
And we can double date.
Yes.
You have
Okay.
a good night.
All right. You have a wonderful night. All right,
Bye
Miss
bye.
Winter. Thank you. Miss Winter is a member. Miss Winter is a member. Wait a minute. All right. So we got a lot that we're gonna discuss in this particular episode. Um, okay, so let's get into the topics, you guys. Okay, let's get into the topics right now. Let's get into the topics right now. Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get there right now. And I want to say this. There are some rumors spreading about Brother Wiley right now. So give me a second here. They're saying that Jaguar Wright is living in my home. No, she's not living in my home. Y'all can stop with those rumors. Jag is not staying with me at all. All right. This woman is not staying with me at all. I can tell you without a doubt, she's not staying with me at all. because my offer did stand for her to come stay with me, but I'm traveling now, so she can be what she want to be. But she is not staying with me. That's a rumor that's flowing around. She is not living with me. She's not in my home. She never been to my home. That's not true. I did see that Tokyo Tony had dropped Jaguar Wright and all that type of stuff, and I get that. And then she was calling out the YouTubers saying y'all trash, y'all ain't helping her, and she ain't helping her because she pulled out a wad of cash, like almost $10,000-$12,000 of cash, and that's something to bail her out. But like I said, when we reached out and we did this video, she's a high risk. Let's go back to this video that we did. Let's go back
at
to
3:42 p.m. according to the website.
Okay, so here and you'll see like a lot of places, a lot of bond places will not bond her out if she has a current insufficient bond.
Really? So what does that mean? So she will have to stay? What? Can you break that down for me? Because I'm not understanding.
So I mean, there are some bondsmen that will work with that, and they'll be like, okay, cool, like, and they'll charge you an extra fee. It's not going to be cheap to get her out.
Really? So it's okay. So the $2,500, that's not really $2,500 or on your system?
Okay, so if her bond is if her full bond is $2,500.
Yeah, because I'm looking. Hold on, let me see. Let me go on. Let me look on the website because I'm just judging it on the website here. I always say $21,500.
Okay, so at $21,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divide that by 10, $2,150. A lot of places charge $100 filing fee.
Okay.
So you're looking at $2,250 to get her out, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she's insufficient with her bond, that means that she owes money to her bond company.
Oh.
So you're going to have to go, your best bet would be is to go back through the same bond company that she has, pay off the remaining balance, and then pay the bond that it's going to cost to get her out, because they might charge a little cheaper and take that charge off.
Wow. Dude, I don't even know where she went because this is like an auntie of mine. I'm just confused. I have my credit card, my money ready. Wow. Do you have any sense of where she was at previously or no?
No.
But you all for a fact can't bail her, can't do it at all.
Our bondsmen won't do it if they've had any insufficient bonds for the last 3 years.
All right. So y'all clearly heard that she is where she is today because of she didn't pay. She jumped bail. Okay. So that's why I wasn't too quick to post her bail or anything like that. And because she's a high risk, at the end of the day. Because you put the money up, unless I will have to do a GoFundMe, let that be y'all risk. Like, she's a high risk. I had so many great ideas. I will tell you all this. It was a team it was a producer based out of here in Dallas. They wanted to do a show with me and Jaguar Wright. I'm not going to say the producer's name, but they wanted to do a show with me and Jag. It would have been a very good show. And the reason why I wanted her there, because they wanted to follow us around. And that's all I'm gonna pretty much say. But they wanted to do a show, and it would have been a really good show. It would have been really, really good. It would have helped both of our careers. I'm good to go to do it, but I don't think Jaguar Wright is in the position to do it, in a sense, because I don't know. I'm saying? I'll have to talk to her about it. But I did have a motive. I didn't do it out of goodness of my heart and all that. I wanted a show. Okay, I admitted it. I wanted a show. I wanted to use her celebrity and my celebrity and to go to the next level. And so I was willing to bring her in my home all for my benefit. It would have benefited her too, but I got to tell you what I was getting out of the deal. Okay. And so, it would have been great because we would have started taping soon as she would have walked out the door. And I'm not going to give all the ideas away because it possibly could happen. But what it probably was. That's what I was going to do with her. They said Jack would never be able to stay that quiet. Excuse me. They said, who is Jack saying with? Because she have to stay in Texas. Like, she can't leave. That's one of the things. She cannot leave Dallas County. Like, she cannot go and flee to another state. That's in one of her bill things. So, all right. Let's move on. Hey, Crystal, I see y'all in here. My members, I see La Maria here. I see Nate in here as well. I see y'all. Okay. Now, I will say this from without a doubt, Jaguar Wright and Tokyo Tony, I knew wasn't going to work. Even though Tokyo Tony is crazy as a box of rocks. Hey, for Burbelli. I hope I said it right. Even though Jaguar Wright is crazy in a box of rocks, she know a little bit about business. She know how to get that bag. Jag can get quadruple the bag that Tokyo Tony have. Quadruple the bag. But the issue with Jaguar Wright is that she's so far gone in a sense that her part of her brain with a bag, she don't know how to get the bag. All right? That's the part that I want people to know. She don't know how to get the bag. And I'm just being real. Hey, did you see I have booked you tomorrow? Did you see that on your calendar?
Yeah. I just actually confirmed it probably like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, okay, cool. Because you'll be in the shop tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I'll be there actually like 8 in the morning. So.
Oh, okay, so I can come early. All right. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't know if you were busy.
Did you want something earlier than that?
No, if I get up early enough, that'll be fine. So now that I know that tomorrow is like your early day.
Yeah, tomorrow's my early day. So just if you need to come in a little early, then just let me know and I'll try to work in. But I got a few before you.
Okay.
You should be good.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right. No problem, bro.
Bye-bye. All right. So that's the thing I want to say about Jag. She don't have when it comes to the business sense. I'm going to be honest with you. I was at a point where I didn't understand business. It took me this year, to understand business. I didn't know. I just thought, and I know this is a little crazy when I'm about to say, I just thought my talent going to speak for itself. But that's not true. You have to have talent and you have to know how to build relationships. That is something in 2023 I'm learning. Because at first, I don't care if I don't get along with that person. F them. My talent speaks for itself. But I'm learning the hard way. Player. You got to have relationships. Relationships is key. Because you can find a non-talented person that have good relationships, they will surpass you in so many doors. All right. Your gift will make room for you. But if you are a bad person with relationship, that gift ain't gonna go nowhere. You got to have to build good relationships. So that's why in this stage of my life, I'm learning about relationships. So when I get in City Hall, I'm not doing the same practices that I did in the celebrity gossip realm because I learned my lesson. You want to get further, you have to have relationships. That's why I'm having a relationship with the people on the street, with the activists, and also people with the camera people. I'm cool with the camera people. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll drop some tea. So I'm cool. I'm cool with all type of people now. I'm learning to be a good people person. But it took me a while to learn it because I thought, oh, my talent alone will get me in. No, if you want to get there faster, you have to have good relationships. Now, when it comes to YouTube, a lot of YouTubers, I had a beautiful conversation with Scotty by Nature. Beautiful conversation with Scotty by Nature. I think he was surprised how good I am behind the scenes. So I don't want to burn every bridge because bridges that I did burned. I did. I've have burned a bridge with a person. I have done it. Absolutely. With a couple of people. They don't want to mess with me. I understand that. But I also learned that when you do it, you can rebuild the bridge. Just like the situation with we got Theo. He's going to be on the show. He's going to be on the show with Oliver. I could have easily been on that show. I didn't go because I ain't got the money to go travel like that. And then also, now I'm good with Oliver. I'm like, okay, I can't be trolling like I used to. Sometimes I backslide. And Scott, La Maria, I'm human. Sometimes I go back to my trolling ways. You go back to what you know. So I'm not perfect. It was something I wanted to say earlier today about a big YouTuber. I want this big YouTuber on my show. I wanted to drag him. But I said if I want that opportunity, I can't say it. It was something I wanted to say about this big YouTuber I wanted to drag. And I said, oh, Wiley, you can't do it. You got the line of communication open. You the line of communication, you're getting unblocked, so you can't do it. But that old Wiley wanted to hit that gas. I was ready. And so I had to learn that. And I'm not perfect. I had to learn that. I really did. I wanted to go in. It just ran across my desk. Don't go back to old Wiley. I like dog return. Okay. And so I said, okay, I had it all together. I mean, the jokes was just and I wanted to go live early today because I saw it. I said, oh, I want to drag this. I was like, if you drag it, that's going to mess up that opportunity. So don't do it. All right. So, because it was like, oh, it's this big YouTuber. It's this big media person. I want to drag him. But I said, no, I'm not going to do it. And people kept sending it to me because they wanted me to take the bait, and I refused to do it. I refused to do it at all. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't because I'm on a new leaf, right? I'm doing really good lately. I've been doing really, really good. All right. So absolutely. Now, y'all already know Lil Kim got her book that's going to come out. And so I'm going to purchase the book. I already pre-ordered. I'm going to pre-order some more books because Lil Kim is extremely talented. I'm going to continue to do my job because I want to interview Lil Kim. All right. And it is so many questions that I have for this woman. I can't even tell you. I've been preparing for a Kim interview back when she released her mixtape, her Black Friday mixtape. Okay. I've been preparing for Lil Kim to interview Lil Kim back when she released her Black Friday mixtape. I wanted to interview her then. I feel as though nobody have given her a great interview went there with her. So I can't wait till her book come out and I can add her book to my personal library. And I'm glad that she got a book out. I think she know this, that she knows she probably will never be great again in hip hop. That stage of her life is gone. The way how the system is set up, unless she worked with great producers and get a great hit, I think now her being a public speaker, her writing a book, her doing her biopic, her doing a reality show, she mostly needs to be a media personality. But her just being just on top as a female MC, that stage of her life is gone. And I'm saying it as a fan. But I think it will open up another door for her writing a book about her life. And then that book translate to a biopic, meaning that she can get paid forever. And if she do the deal right, she get paid for that forever, for the rest of her life and for her daughter's life, who, refer state. And if it's done correctly, if it's cast correctly, that will open up doors for Lil Kim. It could, and I'm not going to necessarily say it could be in the theaters. It all depends. It could be in a theater. It could be on Netflix. Me personally, it need to be somewhere where the masses get to see it, not on Tubi, and not even Tubi, but like Netflix or BET Plus or Hulu. But she's deserving of that, and her life is deserving for people to talk about her life. The way I was shocked that they did not ask her to participate in the Biggie Smalls biopic. They did her story without her input. So, but people need to know that Lil Kim's life did not die when Biggie died. She thrived after his death. So that needs to be talked about. And so hopefully that goes through. Like, and I've talked to some people in Hollywood and they want to do that for Kim. That's what they're looking for the book. That's how it starts. Because she have been shopping around a script have been developed for her biopic and haven't been talked about. But Hollywood is small, and thank God that I know people in Hollywood. They said a script has been written, but it's all about who will pick up the project. So hopefully, whoever do her movie and does it well, I hope that it's a success, and it will be a success because people will go and watch a Lil Kim movie. It is what it is. She's an iconic figure, and her movie definitely need to be out there. So when that book dropped, I will be right there listening to it, because when she did the Black Friday, that single was iconic. And she went toe to toe with Kim. Went toe to toe with Nicki. But we definitely. Do you think her life story goes beyond Biggie? How? Yes, her life story does go beyond Biggie. Absolutely. The deals that she did, yes, her life story goes beyond that. That should be talked about, but that's not all her life. And if you think her life just revolved just around Biggie, that means you're not a true friend of Kim, and that's why the movie definitely needs to come out, because all the successes, a lot of it, her Grammy, working with Pink, happened after Biggie. So that definitely needs to be talked about. Goes way beyond Biggie. And so I can't wait till that happen. And me being the voice of female hip hop, because other voices they're in coke range. We have to dissect female hip hop, because in my meeting, one of my producers said, "Sir, you are the voice of female hip hop," because a lot of people don't talk about Lil Kim. They don't talk about her enough. And so we're talking about her enough. And we would love to interview her on our show. It's difficult because Kim is stuck in her ways. She do not understand the social media. People of her generation, they don't like online, station head, Instagram app. But baby, if you want to be current in today's music industry, you got to have a social media presence. You have to. You got to live and breathe on social media. You have to. That's why Nicki is where she is, because of social media. You have to be. That's how Cardi became who she became, because of social media. You have to be on social media. Like the situation with Brandy's daughter. Sorry. her social media presence suck. You're not your mother. Even your mother needs to be on social media more. But you're an artist. You are a young artist. So you need to be going live on Instagram. You need to be going live on Twitter. Stop. And see, this is why they want her mother being over her career, because her mother is stuck in the 90s. That idea of becoming an R&B superstar is outdated. You must have people on your team that understand social media. If you don't have a social media team, then you're going to flop as an artist. Okay? Now, she could be executive produced, but you need a manager of social media that really tell you about Twitch, about TikTok, about IG, about Twitter. You need to be active because you are a new artist. You can't ride the wave of Brandy. You just can't. So when she came out with her music, it went nowhere because her social media is nowhere. I can do a song today, and we're working on a song. I have to be active on social media. I have to. We're working on a song. I ain't gonna give it away what the song gonna be. I don't know when it's gonna drop, but we working on one. And one song, right? We ain't trying to do no EP, all that, do an album of 55 records. No, one song. And when that one song come out, we got to work twice as hard to put it out there to the masses. Do you hear me? So you cannot release music and do not promote it on social media. There is no going to the record stores and buy. That have phased out. They're bringing back the vinyls, but the bulk of the money is streaming. Streaming online, streamers, stream YouTube, streamers, stream Twitch. It's all about you in the algorithm. So you must have that type of people on your team. And Kim have to understand that. And I put her picture up there, have to understand that. You have to be able to reintroduce yourself to this current market. You have to. Even Beyonce have a massive presence on social media. And she the queen. She always posted on Instagram. She let her presence be known. And Kim and the rest of y'all 90s artists got to have a social media presence. The reason why I love Candy so much, because of all the 90s artists, Candy understand it the best, as well as the other one that date T.I., Tiny, that married to T.I. She understands social media. That's why out of all the 90s artists, you have to talk about Candy being so popular, because she got on a television show and she got a massive presence on YouTube. So when she have a record, they're going to stream it because she's on social media. She the one that helped bring on Tamika and tell Tamika Scott to post on social media. And so when she released that song with Method Man, it got a lot of traction. But when she released her song back in the day, it didn't get no traction because you're having a social media presence. Social media is key. And just like I had the conversation with Armon and all that, I said, you cannot, and I told him this on the phone, I said, you need to go everywhere and promote your music. You just can't do it on your platform alone. You got to go to every entity, that every cranny, every nook and cranny you can find to promote your music. You cannot just release it on your platform and think it's just going to go. No, you need to be in the bed with TikTok stars, and you need to grease their palms. I told him this. I said, the reason why people ain't doing the challenge, get the best TikTok star. And don't even put the video out. Give that money to some TikTok influencers, let them come up with the choreography and watch that translate to more stream. Then listen to me. He thought he knew it all. Oh, sir, you don't know what you're talking about, sir. And it didn't go nowhere. And then when he did try to jump on the challenge, it was too late. Nobody did the dance because people like to follow people. I forgot what they call it. So if you would have got a big TikTok person up there, get a big TikTok, and they do a dance to your song, people will follow that. People in this generation, they are conditioned to follow. Only thing you got to get the person that will lead, and the rest will follow. That is happening in today's industry. That is why TikTok is so popular, and a lot of that stuff is manufactured now. It used to be organic, but now you got a lot of people that, I ain't gonna say a group of people, but it's a group of people, and they white. They will manufacture it, and they will finance some TikTok dancers secretly. Some of this stuff is organic, but now a lot of that stuff is forged, just like Soulja Boy. Should I say this? He got a dance. What dance? What dance do Soulja Boy got? Some simple dance he got, because he understands. Make it simple and get somebody to do it. You can use AIL, whatever they call it, artificial intelligence, AI. You can use AI. People have been using that for years. We just finally getting caught on to it. But they've been using that 10, 12 years ago. So that's my point. All right, let's get into this video. Hey, y'all, where y'all at? Y'all sleeping? Wake up! Okay, we got a lot to discuss in here. Chicago is a war zone. As a media personality, finally getting emails and stuff, Chicago is a war zone. Police officers are at risk. There is people out there, you don't hear it in mainstream media. I'm going to say it here, and I got to be careful how I word this. They're no longer afraid of the popo. Police officers are being targeted in Chicago, Illinois. They're being targeted in Chicago, Illinois. And Brandon Johnson, from my sources, he's not doing enough for the Chicago Police Department. It is time for the city, the county, the federal, the state to do a coalition. And also, at the table, grassroots organization. This is a crisis. And the Republicans are doing a damn good job fueling the crisis. Now, we're going to ship more migrants to Chicago. Now, already Chicago got a lot to deal with. They can't do it. It was a police officer hit me in my DM, and he said, Wiley, we can't even do policing. We're going from one call to the next. Boom, 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 boom. He said the carjacking is so out of control that it's crews. It's a crew. It's multiple crews that are just taking cars, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., all within a 3-4 block radius. And this officer told me, because of mental issues, deprivement of investments, and they want us to do it. He said, I don't care who the police superintendent they pick. You will always have crime, because that will never, ever work if you don't invest in their neighborhoods and give them investments. And it's going to take a while. But it's an outdated strategy. And Brandon Johnson, again, he don't understand that strategy. He got in office, get around these people the same people they get around and they don't call out the parents. He's not hard on the parents. You got to be hard on people, the parents. You got to be hard on them. There got to be some consequences there because a lot of this stuff, these parents know what's going on. They need to step up. They need to step up. And that's why when I was watching the news and multiple officers were shot, multiple officers. And that's why right now in Chicago, they have so many vacancies for police officers because police officers now say, why would I risk my life in this rundown, dangerous city? I can go to Frisco, Texas, much safer, more benefits. I go to Florida, much safer, more benefits, and I get a better deal being there. And I get hired because I have the Chicago Police Department experience. So that's the issue that is going on here. And to Mayor Johnson, and many people will say, give him a chance. No, we got to stay on his tail every single day. Every day. It's the job of media to consistently stay on him, stay on the mayor, the governor. You got to stay, you got to give it to the mayor, and you also got to give it to the governor. Them the main two things. And also you got to talk about the county too. All that, you got to come at them hard. You got to. This is a crisis, been a crisis for a while. And when we have boots on the ground and y'all seeing this stuff, y'all getting a grassroots view of what's going on in the city. Okay? All right, I just had to say that. All right, we'll be back this weekend. Okay, so Blueface, people keep saying I like Blueface. He's a talented rapper, good-looking guy. He's taunting Krishan. I hope I said taunting her. This brother did a video with pregnant women. He's taunting her. And she's in with that because how they make their money on being dysfunctional. We don't want to see them all lovey-dovey at peace. The more dysfunction, the more money they get. The more that we stream Blueface music. We streaming his music not because you like it, it's because you love him. He's always in the news. So that will make you stream his music, putting more money in his pocket. His booking fees are lit. And he's very talented because he understands social media. And the blogs, they love posting about Krishan and Blueface. And more money. They're guaranteed more money. And you make a lot of people talk about Zeus and they trash Zeus and they dog Zeus. But Zeus got that bag. People drag Zeus. But Zeus got that bag. They talk about Zeus, oh, that's ghetto. But they got the bag. Zeus gave Bobby Lice $10,000 just for a meeting. That's why Zeus will be here for a long time because he put his money where his mouth is. And a lot of these people never got $10,000 for a meeting. That's one thing you don't get complaints of Zeus not paying you fairly. Because they got the money. All right. So when it comes to Blueface, I love them. Love Krishan. I love them both. Because they understand the more dysfunction, the more money we get. And we entertained by it. We entertained by it. We entertained by it. I know I am. I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably Christians and read your word, you know. But I have enough sense to admit that I'm entertained by Blueface and Krishan and the drama. I'm entertained by it all. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about them, But every time they go live, every time she cry, every time he trash her on Twitter, said, I want to be with my first baby mama. I miss her. We're going to get married. And then the video comes with her trying to meet another dude. It's great. At the end of the day. All right. Let's move on about that. Okay, now we got the Blueface situation. Now, let's go. And this is a John Morant. I hope I said his name right. Memphis player. And Stephen A. Smith saying, he ain't going to live in the next 5 years. I'm hearing rumors he's not going to live in the next 5. Bruh, you don't know what's going to happen in the next week. This brother, a young basketball player, he's a licensed gun owner. I don't hear any rumors that he's in no gang. Y'all is just juicing this up, and it's sad that a black man is being used to tear down another black man. First and foremost, I think that what the young man did, he didn't break any laws. I think the NBA is overdoing this. They crucifying this young brother. The brother got a weapon. I hope the brother joined NRA. There's nothing illegal here. He didn't go pop off nobody. He showed a weapon. Who cares about showing a weapon? I mean, it's legal. He ain't in no gang lifestyle in the streets, robbing people. That ain't in his lifestyle. Okay? All right? And he ain't in those streets. I personally think they're going to suspend him and all that type of stuff. But I will tell him, brother, if it's rules that you can't do it, then don't do it. Get your money. And it's easy money. You dribbling the ball, you throwing it in the hoop. You're getting paid millions. It's people that will never see that a day in their life. Get your money. Very sad to do the same about the white players who own guns. And I've seen multiple white players show guns on the internet. They don't get the same outrage. But when a black man does it, it's extreme outrage. It's sad. Extreme outrage. Extreme outrage. But when black person, oh my God, what they doing? Get up out of here. All right. But I'm not going to put it in an atmosphere that he's going to be gone in 5 years. That's stupid. That brother could be a billionaire in 5 years. Oh, he's going to be gone in 5 years. I'm hearing rumors from NBA players and they're in the streets that said because of the crowd, he's going to be gone in 5 years. Stephen A. Shut up, you clown. You a clown. Let's move on. He ain't going to be gone in 5 years. All right. He ain't. I promise you that. Now, Trey Songz, and this is another thing. I'm so tired of these people trying to come at Trey Songz. So it's a woman. I cannot believe this story. So let me make sure I word it right, you guys. I didn't even post it on my website today. I was so I don't know where my writer was at today. So I know what she had an appointment. Okay. So let me see where I can find you that. Okay. All right, give me a second. Okay. So they're saying that Trey Songz is being accused of assault because of a woman he exposed her breasts back in 2013, and she is suing. They said Trey Songz is sued for assault after he allegedly exposed a woman's breasts at a pool party in 2013. They said TMZ obtained legal documents for the new lawsuit. The woman who is who is suing anonymously as Jane Doe, claims Trey pulled her breasts out of her bikini top without consent, exposing her to a crowd at his Foxwoods Liquid Sunday with Trey Songz event in 2013. The doc said the multiple defendants should have known about this, and they are therefore responsible for failing to keep Trey under control during the event. The woman's attorney claims she was humiliated and left with long-lasting emotional distress, adding that their client could not stop thinking about it and eventually left her promising career a few months later due to the embarrassment. The women delivered a letter to Trey and his legal team in 2021 that stated his 2021 Vegas SA case calls her to seek justice. They gave Trey weeks to respond before moving forward with the legal action. She's seeking at least $10 million in damages. Okay. First of all, I'm looking at the picture here. And it's looked to me that it was a whole accident. And of course, she's white. You don't hear nothing in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, now 2023. Oh, you want to sue her for $10 million. This lawsuit is stupid. It ain't going nowhere. Trey Songz is innocent. Sit down, lady, to say nothing but a come up. This ain't worth no $10 million, not even $10, lady. You showed up to the party and you probably already slept with the man and you want to come up. Get up out of here with that. All right? Stop it. Sit down. Now you want $10 million? All right. Let's move on. He innocent. I personally believe that they are trying to bring him down and compare him to R. Kelly. You can't. Everything that Trey Songz have done has been consensual. The issue is with these women with consensual, they want to now put these allegations on him for monetary gain. This is why I love Raven-Symoné so much. She said something that went over people's head. Do you know Raven-Symoné make you sign the NDA? Do you know that Raven-Symoné make you sign documents? Is it okay I do anal? Is it okay I do butt play? Is it okay if I stick you and all that? Do you know it's paperwork that you can sign, that you legally can sign? Because now, because of these Me Too times up, that you can literally post, give documentations to say, do you okay with butt play? Are you okay with tongue play? Are you okay with this? Are you okay with that? Okay, this is consensual, and you have to sign a legal document. Did you know they do that now? Because of the times we're living in, that you have to sign all that paperwork now? Because Raymond says she does that. She did it. Before you get it in, you have to sign all these legal documents. Okay? So, Trey, very attractive. He don't need to do nothing to him. He's too attractive to do that. And so, again, he's innocent. We say he's innocent. And again, we stand by Trey Songz. That's my brother. And until I hear see some otherwise, then we will talk about it. Just like the situation with Trey Songz, with this black lawyer trying to destroy Trey Songz, and then find out that she was lying. She went on Tasha K's show, lied on this black man. Then she's under investigation for fraud, all this type of stuff. Again, this brother is innocent. I stand by Trey Songz. Without a doubt, he's innocent. I don't believe it. I don't believe that to be in his character. And I'm just keeping it real. Okay? And if y'all disagree with me, that's your prerogative. But on this Wiley Show, on today, on the 2nd of June, he's innocent. All right? Let's move on. He's innocent. Just because you have multiple allegations does not mean that it's the truth. Now, this situation, you guys, honey, I was minding my own business. I need y'all to share this. We're at the last topic. And I'm about to say something. Tasha K finally came out and said that Armon Wiggins is on cocaine. Now, mind you, Tasha was watching our show, took 2 screenshots of Armon Wiggins with cocaine allegedly in his nose, and she decided to talk about him being on cocaine. Coffee City said this, and I don't know if y'all heard of Coffee City. Good YouTuber, beautiful black woman. It was because of Coffee City that we became a better blogger, because of Coffee City. Because that sister gave me some good constructive criticism. Okay? But I want to read what Coffee City has said. I don't know if she'll see this, but if y'all can send it to her, make sure y'all share this to her. But she said this quote: "I'm late again, LOL. So Mr. Wiggins' homeboy that shakes his booty for a super chat dragged me for giving my opinion on him, but on mute right now. You got Wiley, you got CTV, you got all these YouTubers dragging him for doing coke, allegedly. He's not saying a word, but got the nerves to drag me for simply calling him out. What a joke. Yes, Mr. Wiggins, I'm on your head for life until you apologize to me and my people. Go chat about me on Station Head." Do you hear me? And I'm just keeping it real. That's what she said today. And me personally, Twitter said these things about her. He went completely mute. Tasha today, on her live, said that this brother is on coke. She even said, I would pay money to put him in rehab, and I pay with afterpay. Break it up in payments. She said that. He had failed to address the rumors. And it ain't just Wiley saying this. I can understand if I'm just saying it. You can ignore me. But these people saying it with bigger platforms than Brother Wiley. It's not just me saying this or repeating these allegations of him doing cocaine. This is other people with bigger platforms and reach that he said that. I'm literally minding my business. I don't watch Fuckery Friday. It's trash. I don't watch it. I mean, in a sense, I don't watch it. Let's just make that clear. I don't watch it like I used to. I used to always sit and watch it. But on Facebook, a person tagged me and said, "Oh no, skiing in the summertime, Marquise Wiley, Tasha said, is giving coke." So people are talking about this everywhere. And now he don't want to say nothing? Or it's because he got to downgrade his apartment? He got to downgrade his apartment. These are serious allegations, and he ain't got nothing to say. Tasha dragged him today. Did y'all hear that? Tasha K said it today. And then when Tasha K said this today, now, today, she's trying to distract for her being broke. Because Tasha K, this is on her platform, on one of her allies, Brother Kyle, a friend of our show. They just posted this an hour ago and said this quote: Cardi B ordered to pause efforts to collect $3 million owed from Tasha K after she filed bankruptcy. It's no secret Tasha K owed Cardi B $3 million, but it looks like Cardi will have to wait to get the coins from Tasha after she filed bankruptcy back in May. According to Radar Online, a Georgia judge put the pause on Cardi trying to seize Tasha's assets. The judge said the Chapter 11 case puts all of Tasha K pending legal matters on hold until the bankruptcy is resolved. Earlier this year, the rapper was awarded $1 million in general damages and $250,000 for medical expenses for a grand total of $1.25 million. In addition, she was awarded $1.5 million in punitive damages and another $1.3 million in attorney fees. I tried to tell you, this is a stalling tactic. Nobody wanted to believe me. When you file bankruptcy, they have to cease everything. They have to stop it, temporarily stop it, until the bankruptcy is a stalling tactic. Now, Tasha, from my sources, they're saying she's trying to get her money up. She got to transfer stuff. She's trying to do deals, but she had to get Cardi B off her back. It is a stalling tactic. We erase her not paying it. No, it is a good stalling tactic because it could take about a year, 2, 3 years. There's no time on with the courts. You know what I'm saying? You could really prolong this entire situation. You see what I'm saying? So now Tasha K filed a bankruptcy to cease her from garnishing that YouTube check because she needed. And then now Cardi B got to spend. It's going to be more challenging. It is a great chess move. I never said the woman was stupid. She just did some stupid stuff because she still got to pay her bankruptcy lawyers. So you're still paying money. But she had no choice but to file bankruptcy. She had to do it. She couldn't afford to continue to let Cardi take her YouTube income. You already had employees that's gone. That already started other companies because the checks is bouncing over there. They're seizing her assets. She's facing eviction. So she had no choice but to file the bankruptcy. It's just a delay that she need, and a 6 months, year 2 is so much that she can save up and do at that time, but she need to get her YouTube money back. I mean, coming in. She need that liquid cash. She trying to do her own shows. She trying to do her own, sitcoms, and she trying to have a cable network. She trying to get into doing a cable service. So she can't do that without no capital. Do y'all hear me? So now Tasha K did it to delay her withdrawing her YouTube income. And so since she did that, now Tasha K put ads in her videos. Like YouTube started, I do it as well. That now it's a button that you can push to maximize your income. You can put ads in live videos now. Because YouTube was like, instead of y'all fast forwarding it, they work with the advertisers. Now, the content creator can put ads in a live video. So you have no choice but to watch a 30-second ad, 60-second. I don't know. Y'all let me know if whatever. But you could do that now. So on her channel, it's ads in there. And people were saying, why is it ads? Because now that she got that pause, she going to maximize. You're going to see so many commercials in there. Because YouTube felt like people were skipping the ads, but you're going to watch that live video, so they have it on there. And then if you want to do premium, you still pay. You got to pay for premium. And premium ain't no $9.99. Premium, how much is premium? About $15.99. And we still get a cut of the premium. So that's just how that goes. And people say, well, you shouldn't do it. I do it. Absolutely. You don't know nothing enough. How you going to tell me not to do it? It's a delay. Tasha K have done it because she know that that's the only move she can pull. Is bankruptcy. So let y'all know it's a money thing. And Armon Wiggins, I did get a text about that. He's pissed because he wanted to sue me, but he changed his mind because now he got to sue the entire internet. He thought that this was going to be him to sue me, but he changed his mind because it's stupid to sue Wiley because you're going to have to find me, number one. And number two, you got to sue everybody. He wanted to sue. I got to, little birdie told me he was ready to file some paperwork. But that's all cease because you got Tasha, you got myself, you got CTV, you got other YouTubers went live and talked about these allegations. You got Nosy, and these people in multiple states. Now I ain't gonna do nothing but do what Tasha did, file bankruptcy. And now Tasha K, she came out and she said these things. Did y'all hear it? Because she's trying to distract, honey, you broke. You playing broke. She's not broke. She don't want her to take her money. All the money I account, she took, and which is smart. She took that out of her account, put it in her mom account. It's very smart what she did. She wasn't stupid. Like, she planned this all the time. She planned it. She planned it. And so then she go on the app and say, hey, let me put the African movies. They don't care nothing about them African movies. They don't care. We have already seen that. And then Tasha K, it's like she just going on her app. She have no choice. She goes on her app and talk about bull crap. And that's why she had to file bankruptcy. She want to get a divorce from her husband. That's coming. She can't stand her husband now. Because in her sick, twisted mind, everything is her husband's fault. She want to divorce him. Chelsea, she have already started her own company. She done with Tasha. She want to be done with her. Because when Tony DeCloser spilled that tea, she knew that Tasha K, she knew that Tony wasn't lying. And Tasha's still been begging, Chelsea, he lied. Hey, I won't say nothing about you like that. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And I always say, having an app, that's a good decision. Lovely T app gonna be better though. Lovely T app gonna be way better. We had a conversation with Lovely T. She putting about $30,000 to $40,000 behind, if more. She got a web developer building the app from scratch. Tasha, she got the app from a third-party site. Like, anybody can go to Unscreen, I forgot the site name, to get their own app. Lovely T said, no, I want to go further and have complete control. I want to build my app from scratch. Lovely T got the liquid cash. She got multiple properties. She does flips. She got the T money coming in. She sold her skin line. And it's together. And many people will say, oh, she's boring. She's consistent, and it's a lane for people that ain't as loud. Because people love her because she's safe, because she's consistent, and she's not too controversial. So the people, the conservative crowd with the bag, they gonna give it to her. They got the bag. She got the lie. She got the drag celebrities. And now her strategy from 2023 have worked. People say, oh, she's boring, but the people that's over there quadruple watch her and they give. She's thorough and consistent. She's not loud like Tasha, like Brother Wiley, But something about her people love her. That woman can go live and she can get about $60,000 in super chat. Ain't too many black streamers in this sector can do that. Not too many. What black woman, live streamer, can go live and raise almost $60,000 in super chats? Answer me. Not Tasha. And she get there and deliver her content. She get there and deliver her content. This is why we got to change a little bit. Now we ain't gonna change all the way because the little changes I want to make. But I ain't stupid. I said, let me, because I gotta make a little change. That's why I going to Chicago, work them doing that. I gotta make me a little change. Because I'm me. They said Lovely T not a liar nor a comedian. That's not her. That ain't her. That's not her brand. She's a media person. Me personally, I make you laugh. This is a feel-good show. People say, is this a Tasha K? This is a Tasha K channel that's criticizing her. I don't hate her. I dislike what she did to her hair, to Cardi B. You dark chocolate, what you got purple hair for? You got a disaster right there. Purple hair, chocolate, disaster. You know something wrong, you got purple hair, you chocolate. So when it comes to Cardi okay with it because she gonna get her money. She got an arsenal of lawyers. Tasha K still gotta spend money on bankruptcy lawyers. So regardless, she's still spending money. And then the bankruptcy lawyer is expensive. He's a good lawyer. He's very expensive, though. So out of all of the stuff, you still spending money. Do you hear me? Fried purple hair. Fried purple hair. And then I know y'all don't like Lovely T because in my analytics, Lovely T name is not mentioned in my analytics, in my people that my audience watch, according to YouTube. The data tells me right now, give me a second. The data tells me right now of the YouTubers that y'all watch, the data. And we took a class. We taking a class right now. I ain't gonna tell you the person we taking a class because I don't want y'all in there stealing my ideas. But it tells you where your people watch. Give me a second. You click on audience. And the number one, correction. I'm sorry. Her name is mentioned. My bad. Correction. Her name is mentioned. I'm so sorry. Her name is mentioned. Let me read the names. The number one name, Unwind with Tasha K. The number two, under Unwind with Tasha K, Storm Monroe. Under Storm Monroe, the Armon Wiggins Show. Under the Armon Wiggins Show, Sean Davy Way. Under Sean Davy Way, Lovely T. Funky Dineva, Chronicle Speak, Gossip Girl, Sherelle's World. Those are the people that my people watch. I take that as an honor. I take that as an honor. I said, wow. In that order. The number one name you see is Unwind with Tasha K. Under that, Storm. These are heavy hitters. And majority of the people that I named been on this show. So people say, well, why do you talk about Tasha? She's in the news, dummy. The day I stop talking about it, the day she ain't relevant. We used to talk about Kevin Samuels. He gone. People move on. Do you hear me? Miss Williams, honey, we know who you are, Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. Ain't even no member. Hey, Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams. That lady, all she does is when we talk about Tasha, she come criticize. But she used to be a good top fan. She's still a top fan because she watch it. And then people say, I am obsessed. She's in the news. What you talking about? This is a gossip show. People that's in the news we talk about. Some of my highest views talking about Tasha. You think I'm going to stop? No. The highest views. U.S. Marshal sees Tasha K laptop, office furniture, and baby clothes. Tasha K interviewed LaTasha Scott husband mistress. Tasha K forced to sell cars. Those are the highest views on this channel. I'm not going to sit here and ignore the reason why I talk about her and Armon Wiggins. It's some of the highest. It used to be Armon the highest, but Tasha K is the highest. You know, they're relevant. They're in the news. This is business. I talk about people that y'all are accustomed to. Y'all forget Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal said this. Y'all forget when Armon Wiggins had Tasha K in his title in every video. You know why they forget? Because they can't go to Armon Wiggins' channel and do that. He gonna snort up that cocaine and cuss them out and block her. Do you hear me? That's not true, Nate. You know, you talk about people that did video. I talk about people that is relevant. You new to the program. I've been talking about Tasha since 2019. You knew. Just like Armon Wiggins, Tasha gonna be on Wiley now. We're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna get off, miss my spot. Y'all don't even donate. Don't give $1. And telling me, oh, you know, well, bye, leave. You can't leave. Because we talented. You think I'm going to stop talking about it at work and just stop? No. Y'all did that to Armon Wiggins. Oh, stop doing it. That man start shuffling cards and reading cards. You didn't watch him, and he got pissed. I tried to tell, I said, stop listening to them people. They ain't number liars. They love drama and mess. Because they never would have tuned into your show. They love drama and mess. They get in there and they hypocrite and lie. And then you switch. They didn't even watch you. You had 100 people watch you. Stop listening to them liars. Because if they want all that positivity, they would have never found your channel. No, I didn't buy the cards. Somebody bought me the cards. Y'all love the drama. Just admit it. You don't watch no positive. I ask everybody, who do you watch? No, but messy people. And then we try to change, and you don't watch it. Please. You think I'm going to listen to you liars? You think so? Is somebody you think that we gonna listen to you liars and say, wait a minute, let me change. You change, you don't watch. You stupid to do that. I'm not listening to that. I'm a entertainment drama show. Why don't you change? Change for what? Tasha K in the news. This is what she like. All right. So back to this conversation about Tasha K. We got some more tea. We gonna talk about Tasha K a lot. Armon Wiggins, it just so happened he had cocaine in his nose. Crust, boogers, whatever y'all want to call it, up his nose. We just had some up our nose, but it wasn't no crust. It was just a booger. But anyway, not no booger sugar. But he's in the news. There were people we were talking about, like Kevin Samuels. He's no longer with us, so we can't keep talking about him. We move on. Do you hear me? So when we had this conversation, we will continue to talk about people that is popular. And we talk about other things. We don't just talk about these people. We did a show with multiple topics. We talk about politics. And shout out to that City Hall video. I was surprised it got over 1,000 views. Actually, 1.1 thousand. Still growing. Thank you. We was at City Hall. And it was 1.1 thousand. Y'all watch it. And then people say, you got to talk. Jag is only content when she go crazy. We don't care that she's out. Until that lady go crazy and cuss out, that's when you get the most views. You could say, oh, she's out. We don't care. People ain't going to believe it till she go live, cuss out people, eat her son ashes, or drink her son urine. That's when she go live and people put her name in the title. We are talking about her. She get the most views when she go live and go crazy. That's when she get the most views. That's the truth. That's when they get the most views when she go crazy. They don't like it when she's sober and mentally medicated. She's boring. When she off the meds, she thinks she hearing Officer Ramirez and one of them voices believe that she got body slammed by a police officer. That's when she get the most views. That's why they ain't talking about her, because she ain't did no crazy rant. When she do her crazy rant, that's when she gonna go live. That's when they'll put her name in the side. And that's when these people that don't get no views will get views. Right now, they don't hardly get no views. But you do a crazy rant go on the channel, you get thousands. Do you hear me? When they get thousands, when she go live and cuss out people and cuss out officers, get arrested, or cuss out a leasing office, or cuss out her husband, or cuss out her son, or whomever, that's when they get the most views. Reason why people ain't talking about that she got out, it get the least amount of views, because the average person ain't gonna believe it until she go live, until she have a crazy rant. Do you hear me? Till she go a crazy rant. Until the police tase her, then it's more good clicks and views. Till she get beat up or tased by the cops, or get something that happened like with Queen Latifah and set it off, okay? That's when y'all will tune in to her. Thank you. Somebody sent me a beautiful Cash App. That's it. That's when y'all will tune in. Like I said in our episode, that's when y'all watch. That's when y'all watch. And the reason why she ain't live, because she ain't got no cell phone. She get her cell phone when she can go live, we in action. She ain't got no cell phone. We want her when she's crazy. We don't want her when she's sober. Stop that lie. What was the guy named that did the song Rick James and when he did Mary Jane? Thank you, Saint, for the $4.99. They liked it when he was on drugs and crazy. Remember that song? They didn't like it when he was all sober. They liked it when he was on crack. They didn't receive him when he was all sober. They liked it when he was on drugs. They didn't like Rick James when he was all sober. He was boring. Like it when he was wild, having orgies, and getting high. So that's just how that goes. They like Jag when she come on video, when she can rant. That is the secret of her thing. That's it. They don't like when she all calm. They like when she ain't off the meds. Oh, baby, we in action. Thank you, Love. Hope I said it right. ALMIRA, Love, sent $5. No, this ain't no Red Bull. This is just me being here giving the content. This ain't no Red Bull. I'm just telling y'all because y'all want people to change. And y'all ain't here for the change. When we did politics, I can't tell you the nasty comments that I received. Oh, I don't want to watch politics. If I want to see that, I would watch CNN. And no. So stop sitting down there talking, liar. These are the same people that say I want you to do something else. Then you do it, you don't watch it. So stop that lie. I want you to do something else. Okay. This was on the North Carolina beat. It said this quote, struggling YouTuber Armon Wiggins chasing clout with white stuff in his nose. Swipe left. Armon, do you hear this? Put Armon Wiggins' picture up here. This ain't just Brother Wiley talking. Put our pictures together. Another friend of the show sent this to my DM. From the North Carolina beat, it said swipe left. Child word on the curve, struggling YouTuber, 34 years old, Armon Wiggins is out there in these streets looking like somebody done threw a bag of white little flour under his nose. Everybody is saying he's giving coke, but all of us, key student says nothing but clout chasing. Took pictures of the coke, the cocaine, the nose. Annalise Keedy, students, said it's giving clout. Give me a second here. Let's see if we can call him on the air. Let's see if he answer North Carolina beat. Let's see if he answer. Let's see if he answer. He probably watching.
Hey, it's Gerald. Thank you so much for calling the North Carolina beat. Unfortunately, we were unable to get to your phone call, and we do apologize. But if you do have a story for us that you think that we should investigate, or you just simply have a juicy story, send it to us now. Just text this number or email us at newstip@thencbeat.com. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, the North Carolina Beat. Follow us also on Twitter at the NC Beat, and also follow us on Instagram, the North Carolina Beat. Thank you so much for calling. Have a good day.
Hey, brother, this is Wiley here. I did see your story about Armon because I'm live right now. I wanted to get your input on the situation, but maybe you need to talk to Cash from Bobby Light's, show, Cash, and ask him, did he do cocaine with Armon Wiggins? I don't know. I don't want to put it out there, any rumors, I would say maybe you can put on your journalist hat and you reach out to Cash and ask him, did he do cocaine with Armon? And see what he said. All right. Peace. Okay, so these are the stuff. This ain't just Brother Wiley saying it. Do you hear me? Let's go and read these comments. Give me a second. Let's read the comments. He's definitely hit the bag. Laughing emoji. Oh, like the movie that was just out. All influence on something like that. She was IG influence on coke, but still major. Not really my business, but thanks. Booger MF Sugar. Okay. Anyone, and they tagging the Armon Wiggins show. So it's not just Brother Wiley saying this. Okay. We been broke the story about Cash and different stuff like that. About him doing cocaine with Armon. Y'all just late. Y'all don't watch the show like that. So just sit back and catch up because you're behind schedule. You don't watch a show like that. Y'all behind schedule. That's fine. Just get caught up. So when it goes to Armon Wiggins and this coke epidemic and everything like that, let's pray for the brother. You know, get him go to rehab. You know, all this type of stuff. He's going through a lot. He's moving out of his apartment, paying more money. He wanted to get a home, but he paying more rent. It's like, but according to him, the place is smaller. He just spent $1,000 remodeling the room in his apartment for his show. That all went to waste. And now he's going to spend more money moving and remodeling the room for his place. You know what I'm saying? And banking on that he's going to make this much money on YouTube. So he's just doing these type of things. You know what I'm saying? He have not addressed these rumors. We went on his Twitter. He have not addressed these rumors. The rumors are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm hearing reports that he will address it sometime this weekend. That's the reports from me. That he will address it sometime this weekend. He have not addressed it. Okay? And on his Twitter, all he talk about is female rappers. That's it. That is his content. It's female rappers. He found his niche. You know what I'm saying? That pays his bill. Female rappers. That's it. He don't have the assets like DJ Academics because females, they don't like gay men. A lot of them don't. It's a brother that was close to Dream Doll. My friend was very close to Dream Doll. And he transitioned to a female. And someone they put her on the phone, Dream on the phone, trashing him. Very homophobic. A lot of them female rappers are very homophobic. They don't like gays. They can't come out and just be that because that's pay their bills. They don't F with us. And Armon Wiggins finding out. They don't give them no exclusives. They don't come on the show. They don't do no interviews. They ain't giving us. But the men work and respect DJ Academics. But if DJ Academics was a fat, obese Bush Queen, he won't get the respect in hip hop. They will not sit and do interviews with him. He will not sit with Lil Durk. Lil Durk will not be sitting with DJ Academics if he was for Saucy Santana. Do you hear me? So Armon Wiggins is figuring it out. He hit a brick wall. People ain't gonna receive that. He's obese, but he's straight. Saucy Santana running through a brick wall. He ain't selling no records. We don't want to see no man with no hair. Hair down to your butt cheeks and a beard. He ain't selling nothing. He about to get dropped from his label. Ain't selling nothing. Ain't selling nothing. He gonna, from my understanding, he about to give him a podcast. That's it. That's all he can get and be messy. He can get a check. But they ain't receiving him as no music artist. Hair, nails, makeup, beard. They ain't receiving that. They have an identity crisis. They ain't receiving it. Major prize don't even book Saucy Santana. So when it comes to Armon Wiggins and these coke allegations, he got to address it. He was so quick to address Brother Wiley and told his people that I'm a scammer. Remember how quick he went, fast and quick he went? Now he ain't got nothing to say about these allegations. Nothing. He went, now you're trying to act like you don't want to address it. Do you hear me? Now, I'm not going to address it. You got people writing articles. Now you don't want to say nothing? But you was quick to say something about me that I was a scammer, liar. You had a desperate old lady, desperate, play with herself with these academics with man and get mad because he played with herself, and then she want to go live on Clubhouse and then cry, talking about she was touching the military, and they laugh at her because she can't even get out her word. Ain't nobody touched nothing to you in the military. Stop that lie. Lady, you need to get to the doctor and go get some mental treatment. And I am rich. Get up out of here, crazy lady. Ain't nobody study your story. We don't care. Just give us some money so we can laugh at you. I'm a veteran. I'm a protected veteran. You getting fired left and right. Everybody firing you. You know you messed up. Milagro Grounds fired you. Tasha K fired you. Wiley fired you. Now you over there on my video. Officer. Sit down. Just getting fired every day. And talk about, I'm gonna go to Plano. I'm gonna file a police report on you. Lady crazy. She said she better go file a police report. Because she the one that's out here desperate. What you gonna file? You giving your money freely to YouTubers? I'm gonna be painting my walls. I'm gonna be a YouTuber, and I'm gonna surpass you. That's what that weird, mentally disturbed lady said. She gonna surpass nothing. Ain't nobody gonna be watching you sitting there talking about you being touched in the military. That's a sad topic. Get over it. Get you some new content. We ain't trying to hear that. Them people gonna laugh at you because how they see you talk and how messy you, they ain't gonna receive that story. Hush. Tell it to your psychiatrist. We don't care nothing about that. And I told her don't go to the Armon Wiggins talking about that to him. They're gonna laugh at you. And they did exactly that. She got dragged in them comments. And then the next week, he did some cocaine with the money, and now he got all these coke allegations. Stuff leaking out his nostrils. Blood and coke. You got your hard-earned checks, and he snorted it. Leaking out his nose with your money. And Armon Wiggins is watching us. It's about 8:24. He haven't went live. It's early where he at. Ain't went live. Didn't say nothing. Didn't even go live talking about the Cardi B new record with Lotto. It can't just say Wiley. And I'm glad that other people said this stuff. Before I even got to the story, hundreds of people talked about it. So he just can't just call me out and beat up on me because it ain't just Wiley. All right? You did all that talking about Brother Wiley. Oh, Wiley is a scammer. Didn't go nowhere. Oh, he filed bankruptcy. The next day, Tasha filed bankruptcy. The news on Tasha and you on coke, according to the streets. You did all that talking. You got stuff coming out that nose, both nostrils. And it ain't just Wiley saying it. Larry Reed, boyfriend, saying it. These some heavy hitters. And in North Carolina beat, Gerald saying it. The witch, nosy hoe, saying it. These some powerful people. Not powerful than Wiley, but you know what I'm trying to say. They have their own power. Ours are greater. All right. So let's I don't know if y'all want me to open up the phone lines or not. So I don't know if y'all want me to open up the phone lines. So give me a second. I don't know. So we will open it up. So give me a quick second here. I don't know if y'all want me to open up the phone lines, but let's see. Okay. Let's put it on the screen here. If y'all want to call in, I just want to make sure before we get up out of here, because I didn't know we was going to be on here for 2 hours. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the low. I got bacon soda, whatever that song goes. I was just listening to that song. Just listening to that song when I was in Chicago. Not even knowing my favorite celebrity is going to be on the cocoa. I get it from the low. All right. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the cocoa. Hit my plug, that's my Colo. Solo. Cause he got it for the Lolo. If you sniffing, I got the loco. Hit you with the Trini Hoko. Thinking that I'm solo. 50 deep, they're like, oh no. Heard the fans taking photos. I know nothing. Fuck the po-po. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Wipe it through the glass, ninja. I'm blowing money fast, ninja. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the Lolo. That's a kilo. Need a brick. Miss my free throw. I'm in love just like Neo. Bussin', not the he, Neo. Free my homies. Fuck the CEO. Fuck the judge. Fuck my PO. All this coke like I'm Neo. No. Water whip like I'm Nemo. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Baking soda. I got baking soda. Whip it through the glass, ninja. I'm blowing my money fast, ninja. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I got it for the Lolo. I'm in love with the cocoa. Ah! That's in the lyrics. So, I don't know. Because I was listening to this song on the train, yo. I didn't know my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. I didn't know that he was having it leaking out of his nostrils. I didn't know me listening to the song on the low that today I will be talking about my favorite celebrity got it leaking out his nose. I didn't know. Didn't know that today I'll be talking about my brother snorting it in DC Pride. Armon Wiggins. Ain't nothing can stop it but Jesus. Because I'm reminded of Jesus. He died on the cross. And nothing can get you higher than the Creator, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. You don't need to snort no powder. You need to give your life to Christ and allow him to shake you and deliver you. You need to be washed in the blood of the Lamb in Jesus' name. You don't need a pipe. You don't need the cocoa. All you need is the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, the Prince of Peace. That is what you need. All you need to do is come to Jesus. I can guarantee you, you don't need to put that pipe up your nostril. Just put Jesus in you, and everything that you ask for, he would do it for you. You don't need that cocoa. Cocoa ain't good for you. It messes with your body. Give your life to Jesus. Give it to Jesus. Woo! Hallelujah. I felt that right there. I need somebody to turn to your neighbor and say, give it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus. Put down that bag of Coke and pick up your Bible. Read your word. You don't need to pick up the devil's powder. All you need to call on Jesus and watch him change your life. Thank you so very much. I got to go, y'all. Give it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus. Put down that pipe. You don't need that to be jolly. Get Jesus. You would be just as happy. All right. Woo. Give it to Jesus. All right. Let's do it. Let's close. We talked about enough today. Woo. I felt that right there. Give it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus. Let him handle it. Thank you all so very much. We're traveling, so you know we're gonna ask for some money. We're going out of town. Let me show y'all my bag. So we were traveling. Give me 1 second. And traveling in this country, and I was coming off the train. And I came off the train and this fell down. Snap down. I would come off the train and it whoosh, dropped down. So we need to replace that bag, people. We need to get a bag tomorrow. So hit the cash so we can go to the store and get us a new bag. Amen. So don't do that for us so we get us a new bag. All right. There we go. We got that, the PayPal. We got the Zelle, wileyshow@gmail.com, Zelle. Do that. Help us out. Help us out. Help us out. Yes. All right. Somebody gave $25. Somebody matched that. We can get us a bag tomorrow. Because we definitely got to get us a bag. We're traveling. Got to go back to the city. I think we're going to the protest. I'm going to be pushing it because we're on the train. So hopefully we get there on time. Give me a second. Let's put the flyer up here. We're going to try to get there. Thank you. Someone gave 25. Another person gave a donation as well earlier today because we want to get us a nice bag because it's a big laptop. So we want to make sure it fit in our bag here. So thank you, everybody that's given. So we'll get the bag and we will show y'all the new bag that we'll get. We have to go get it tomorrow. So no, that's not it. That's the discount that Tasha was begging for to come back on our app. Where is that flyer at? Deleted it. Hold on, y'all. It's a protest that he's having. So give me a second. Let me re-upload it. My bad. She's so funny. Oh, let me put the fly. I think I deleted the fly by accident because we want to go to this, and this is gonna start at 12. So I'm kind of pushing it. So soon as I get in the house, I'm gonna have to rush and get on that train to get downtown. So I'm kind of pushing my schedule. So give me a second while I do that for us. I probably will ask my sister to drop me off downtown. Give me a second. Roosevelt in Michigan is where that's at. So give me a second. I want to put that on there. Okay. Are you back? I'll be back Sunday. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna put the flyer up there so we can be there. Thank you for those that are giving for our bag. So I'm gonna try to go to the Goodwill first and see if I can find a bag. Thank you for the members coming in. Thank you for the super chat, Saint. Thank you. Amara Love. Thank you. Thank you for that. Give me a second. I'm going to put this up. So that's going to be for Sunday. So give me a second while I put this up there. We will be in the building. We're going to be pushing it because I have a morning flight. So we're going to be pushing it, but we will do it. Okay, we got that on the you see it on here on the screen here. Enough is enough. We deserve better. Sunday, June 4th, 12 to 3, Roosevelt in Michigan, march and demonstration. Raise your voice against the $51 million allocated for migrant centers while $0 allocated to the communities that suffer. This is the ECCSC. This is the ex-cons community and social change. That is them. They're having their event this Sunday. So if you're in Chicago, make sure y'all attend. We will be there. We will stream from the phone and everything. We'll be back into job. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, Mookie, thank you. You know, we need the cash out, honey, because excuse me, we're traveling. So yeah, we'll be there Sunday. So God bless you that way. We'll be there Sunday. And we're not taking a train, we're taking a plane. We thank our people for helping us with that. Okay. New and improved. Okay. So thank you, everybody. We definitely need that because, like I said, we're gonna get a bag tomorrow. Somebody is gifting us a bag, but it ain't here yet. And then that type of bag that they're gifting us. Thank you. Somebody else donated as well. Thank you. With that, they're gifting us. So when they're gifting us that bag, that's not here yet. Okay. They said, I know it'll hit when I get paid too, for sure. I love the politics side because I never know anything. Thank you. That's why we do it. Mookie, that's why we do it. That's why we do it. That's why we do it. We will continue to do it. So we'll be out there on Sunday, and our microphones and stuff should be coming next week as well. Okay. And also Mayor Johnson will attend the 91 annual meeting of the United States Conference of Mayors. That will be in Columbus, Ohio. And that will be at the Hilton Columbus downtown at 402 North High Street. He will be there on tomorrow. Yeah, that's a luxury bag. Yeah, because like the bag that we need like a traveling bag. They're giving me a luxury bag, like because this bag it had me for a while. It had me for a while, but it's time for a new bag. It had me for a while, but it's time for a new bag. That bag, like I said, it had me for a while, and it just ripped. Like, I mean, I can't even tape it. It's just gone. Okay. So, because I've used it, I had this bag for a long time. So, okay. Thank everybody that's been donating for us, and also I want to thank my members for being here, being active. Thank you so very much. Also, we have the Zelle as well. We want to thank people. Y'all have coming through. We want to thank our sister. She gave how much did she give? She gave 50. She gave another donation too. She gave $75. Thank you. That sister came through. Whoever that sister is, thank you. So we're gonna go to we're gonna go to a couple of stores: Walmart, Best Buy, Goodwill. We're gonna do the Goodwill first because we definitely thank you. That sister gave 2 donations. God bless you and thank you. And so we just put it in our account. So when we go there, we will have that. Thank you and everything. Yeah. God bless you and thank you. Oh, okay. It's temporary. Okay. You said go to Ross. Okay, we can do that too. So I'm in love with Jesus. I don't need that powder. Okay. All I need is his love. Hello? Hello?
Wiley?
Can you mute me in the back?
Yes, is this the Wiley Show?
Absolutely. Can you mute me in
Hi,
the back?
Wiley. I was just calling to say, yes, I hear you, Wiley. I was just calling to say I love your show. I watch you every day, and I hope you continue having good success.
Yes, thank you, because you called me early this morning.
I did call you. I called you just to say that, and I woke up and I seen you had texted me, and I just want you to know I love your show. I enjoy it.
Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you.
Just want to say,
where you calling from?
That's all I want.
Where you calling from?
I'm calling from I'm calling from North Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, North Charleston, South Carolina.
Yes.
Yes.
Just call and say I love you and I love your show.
And I hope you come to Vegas.
You know what? Me and my daughter was planning on going there in July for her birthday.
Oh, y'all need to postpone that come in October and celebrate her birthday with Wiley.
I know. On the Wiley Show. I love your show, Wiley.
Yeah, I love you.
I know it's like late in the evening. It's like 11:47 here.
Yes. Well,
but I was just calling to say hello.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
And my daughter said hello too.
Tell her happy early birthday and remind me to sing her happy birthday in July. How old your daughter gonna be?
Okay. 41.
41 years. God is so good. She's single or married?
Both.
Both. Okay. Yeah. So y'all tell them to come to Vegas and we gonna get it in. We gonna have fun.
We are too. We sure will have fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Wiley.
Okay, love you.
To sleep, but I was just calling to say I love you.
I love you. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Okay. Bye. She said both. So Vegas is coming up October 6th through the 9th. You guys, I want y'all there. I really, really want y'all there. Because I already know what y'all gonna do, Love Maria. Hey, Love Maria. I want you there, Love Maria. Y'all gonna say, oh, I wish I was there. I'm gonna come the next time. This is the next time. Okay? Y'all do, because like last year, we went live. And here y'all go. I'm gonna come the next time. Y'all remember that? I'm gonna come the next time. Do y'all remember that? Ma'am, what's up? How you doing? Doing good. What you say you need me for? I need a blessing. You need a blessing? Yeah. Why you need a blessing? Because I'm struggling. I'm going through. Oh, you struggling going through? Are you a transgender woman? Huh? Are you a transgender woman? Yeah. And you struggling? And I am. So, do you have a job?
I do.
Okay, why are you struggling?
Because I'm trying to climb my way back up to the top.
So why are you not doing doubles and triples so you can be on top?
I am. Shit. I just got off about an hour ago.
Okay. So you was asking me for money?
Please.
Yeah, I can't do that, but I can pray to the Father that He do it for you.
I definitely need that.
Yeah, that's all I can do is pray. Do you got a degree, a high school diploma?
I do.
Okay, what do you have a degree in?
I have 3 degrees.
You have 3 degrees in what?
Associates, bachelors, and masters.
And you broke?
I'm not broke.
Oh, so you don't need my money.
No, but my mom's calling. Let me call you back.
Okay. Okay. What you hitting me up for? You got 3 degrees. Associates, bachelors, and a master's. And then she said, I ain't broke. Well, don't ask me for nothing then. I never heard you before. You think you about to hit me up in my DM, ask me for some money? On Facebook, begging. Another guy hit me up, and I'm not against it. Another guy hit me up, and I'm gonna tell my T. So this is me. All right. I know this is gonna be problematic, but I'm very open and honest with my audience. Okay. Give me a second. Do I have his number? Hey, this is anonymous. I ain't gonna put the name in. I said, what's up? What you doing? My apologies for yesterday. He said this, getting ready to take my drug test and thanks. Am I still good to come stay for a couple of days? I said to that text, I said, you can spend the night with me. I don't mind. Is it one night or a couple of days? You mentioned in the DMs. I just want to get clarification. I said, you can you can stay a couple of nights, but I am a sex addict. If you cool with that. And he responded with this, I'm sure you got plenty of dudes to satisfy your needs. And then I responded to that, but you would be here though. He said, I'm not a cock blocker. I will be out your way. You have Wi-Fi? I said, yeah. He said, cool bees. What is your preference? Your sexual preference, Curry? And I said, I am a top. His response said, okay, when are you free to pick me up? I said, I'm at work. Now, where you at? Work mean I'm in the bed. Anyway, on my way back from taking the drug test, he was at a hotel. When can you come pick me up? I get off at 10. When you take your lunch, I got to be out of here by 4. Then I called him. He said he's at park. Only people that's going to be living with me, either you a family member, like a niece. I'm talking about like my nieces or nephews. If it's, God forbid, I got to bring them in, they welcome, right? Their children, they're welcome. Okay? But anybody else, we got to be screwing. Only people that are allowed to live with me rent-free is my nieces and nephews. If Lord forbid was somewhere to happen, I need to bring them to come stay with me. They're the only ones. I will not allow my nieces and nephews to go to the state. They will come live with me. If I have to get 2 to 3 jobs, I'm going to make sure that they good. All right? They're the only ones. But anybody else, we got to be screwing. You ain't come here for free. No. What you broke for? You better give out that pussy. You don't want to give out no pussy and live with it? Not me. I ain't stupid. I'm getting something out the deal. That was that one person. There's another person. Let's scroll up. This is him. At first, I thought me and him was going to get it in the bedroom. So let's read these texts. He said, LOL. This is just a person, anonymous. We're going to call him anonymous. I want some fire, A-word, head right now. No lie. Please tell me you got a connect. LOL, see? No, you don't. All you had to say is cool. I said, I wish I could honor your request. He respond, how? I mean, I could do it, but I'm heading to the airport. His response, well, come give me a sample. I want throat. I said, okay, I can next week, bro. He respond, anonymous, now. I respond, I can't. I wish I could. He said, okay. I responded to him back in February. I said, sup. He said, chilling. I said, we got to link up, bro. He said, huh? I said, I was talking about linking up with you. He said, okay. And I said, yeah. And he said, sounds good, G. March 9th, I said, sup? Nothing. March 11th, I said, hey, nothing. May 4th, I said, I have something for you. His response, what's up? I said, I want to see you. Because these text messages are going to go to bloggers. This is secretly going to go to some bloggers. Give me a second. Let me get my nose together. Let me take a nose break. Let me take a nose break. I'm going to send it to a couple of bloggers. Okay. Send it to a couple of bloggers. Secretly. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. No, I'm not. Maybe. I said, oh, yeah. What you have? Question. I said, you will see in person. May 4th, 2 question mark, no response. Saturday, 3:07 a.m. I said, sup? Sunday, 6:50. How's it going? I said, good, bro. He said, at dinner for my birthday, my bad. I responded, happy birthday. He responded with, it's tomorrow, but thank you. Feel free to bless my Cash App. LOL, I'm in Chicago now. My grandpa and I have the same birthday, so I came up here. And I said, yeah, I was just in Chicago. He said, that's what's up. I said, how long you there? I'm leaving Tuesday. He said this. I responded to that. I want to see you once you're back in Dallas. I need to see you because you seem cool. His response, okay, sounds good. I'm down. I said, yeah. And then he said, LOL, just yeah? I said, hell, because you're intelligent and sexy. His response, LOL, well, I appreciate that. I said, no problem. I had to be honest. His response, you think so? I said, yeah, I'm glad you didn't forget about me. His response, oh no, not at all. Just a lot happened with life, so I've been trying to get it back together. I said to him, I'm here for you, bro. Heart emoji. Now he about to ask me for some money. Okay. This is him. Anonymous. Quote, can I ask for a quick favor, then? Greyhound effed me over and canceled my original bus. I had to buy another ticket to get here, so it's kind of effed my money up on the trip. I just need to borrow some until it goes back on my card so I can at least do something while I'm here. I don't think it's going to hit into after the holiday. They had already told me 3 to 5 business days. It was yesterday. If you can't, then it's okay. I just thought to ask because you seem legit and helpful. LOL. Other MFs, I don't even ask. I responded with this. I get paid Wednesday. I got you then. He responded, oh, I've been back. I'll be back by then. LOL. It'll probably be back on, but I appreciate it. What type of work you do? I work as a CNA and a YouTuber. Okay, I see you. And I said this to him. Yeah, trying to date you. He said, LOL, why me? You seem cool and a go-getter. His response was, oh, thank you. I respond, yeah, how was your day? Busy. LOL. Lots. I responded, that's what's up. He responded, yesterday, hey, how you doing? I said, none. What's up? He responded to anonymous, you ain't never hit me back. Yes, back. I said, you in Dallas? He said, no. I'm still here trying to leave tonight. My refund still ain't went back on my card from my first ticket. I need help for real so I can leave tonight to get back home. It's $175 right now to leave at 10:30. I have I have 100 right now. Can you please still help me? I know before you said wait till Wednesday. He sent me his location. Okay. Send me the location. I said I can pay you back next week, though. I get paid weekly. But it's okay if you change your mind. No biggie. Just let me know. Yesterday, he responded, LOL. Now, I really don't care that you couldn't just wish you wouldn't say it no instead of ghosting when I already hate asking people for ish. LOL. It's not your fault. It's really wouldn't have cared. Thanks, though, 100%. I said this. My apologies, bro. I just woke up. He said, cry, sad emoji, long sleep, LOL. I said, my bad. I will be back in Chicago this week. His response. I don't live in Chicago. I live in Dallas. That's why I'm trying to be. I need to get back today or leave tomorrow. Can you still help or no? You told me Wednesday. I'm LOL. I'm not trying to be pushy. I'm just in a stressful situation right now because of the Greyhound Lane A word. I said, I didn't get a check today. I'm still waiting. Check back tomorrow. He said, okay. Today, he said, sup with it. I said, what you doing? Still hoping on you. What about you? I responded, none. You still in Chicago? His response, yeah, you got me today or still no? LOL, Wiley. You ain't giving me no reason to believe you just ain't with the bull ish you just ain't with the bull ish just like the rest of Dallas. I'm okay. Good luck with your projects for sure. I'm still at work. Then he said, no, that's BS. I see how you operate, LOL. It's all good because even tried to date somebody like me. Let me save you, LOL. Word is bond to me. You already showed me you don't care. Just don't hit me up no more, please. And I don't do games. Good luck again. Let's call him.
call has been.
Okay? So he asked me for money. Our first interactions is that he said he works with Erykah Badu. So he's originally supposed to come on the show. We had Jack, and I said, hey, I want to interview you. Because he kept saying he's a publicist or whatever. I said, oh, I'm going to interview you. He's good looking. Let's come on the show. And he got on the phone. He said, I seen one of your videos. You talked about one of my people that I worked with, Erykah Badu. Y'all remember I trashed Erykah Badu a couple of months ago. That'll give y'all a time frame when she asked people to donate to her sister GoFundMe because I think she had a house fire. Good looking guy. It's just, I'm not giving you no money unless you giving up the goods. If you want me to open up my wallet, you got to open up your legs. Or my wallet is closed. It was a guy that was homeless. Great platform. I'm not going to say his name. He's a weird reality star. Broke. I said, okay, you can come live with me. But you have to be my boyfriend. Just my boyfriend for the cameras. Oh, you controversial. I said, I'm feeding you, clothing you, paying the lights, free Wi-Fi, Hulu, Netflix, BET Plus, but you have to be my fake boyfriend. He didn't want to do that. I said, you can't come live with me. I need to do all this. I need to use your popularity. Be my fake boyfriend. You can live with me. I had it all planned out. I said, we're going to do an episode where we feed each other strawberries. I'm going to do an episode when I wake you up in the morning, make you breakfast. I'm going to do an episode we talking to our fans about how we met, had the whole story that we met at the airport, and you've been a fan. I fell in love. You had problems and issues, and we talking how you helped me when I was going through my mental. I had the whole script lined up. Didn't want to do it. Had it all lined up for us. Matching t-shirts, merchandise, so we could make a bag. He didn't want to do that. Okay? Give me a second. All right. So we're going to do mukbangs, and we had it all lined up. Another person, homeless. Can I come live with you? I said, sure. I'll give you the bus ticket. But you got to do all my graphics, all my editing work. You work from 9 to 5. All right? And your payment is free room and board, 3 meals a day, and some cigarettes. Oh, I don't want to do that. You can't live with me. You asking me. Great. Do my thumbnails, do my editing, come live with me. Come on. I'll give you the train ticket, the bus ticket today. Well, you can't come stay with me. We let them stay before. Got lazy. We put him back on that bus back to his town. I said, you got to go. He thought he was going to bring some guys over. I said, I allow you to bring everybody over. They can screw you there. But your job is to do my graphics, my editing, post on my TikTok, and you haven't done that. I said, you got to leave today. Took his stuff out of there. Took all his meds that he had, medication. I got all the refills that he need, all his refills, did all that stuff, took him to get his refills. Put all this stuff out there, got him in the car, put him back on the Greyhound bus. He back home. Okay? You asked me to stay with me. So it is what it is. Everybody is like, when I come to Texas, it's like it's a season. Everybody want to come live with me. Everybody. It's hitting me up. I don't have nowhere to go. These are good looking people, and I don't mind opening up my home. But you got to do something. Do you hear me? It's like these people don't want to work. They get jobs and leave it. You got to be an asset. Only people I'm bringing in my house to live with me for free is my nieces and nephews. That's it. They're the only ones I will feed, clothe, put them in good schools, everything. Them the only ones. It's my nieces and nephews. They be one text me today, want to come live with me. And like I say, that's up to your parent. Reach out to his crazy, stupid mama. Stupid. She talking about a refund check. I had little story time. So one of my nephews reached out. We got him a phone. She got mad because she wanted me to give her the money to buy him a phone. She won't take it and do whatever. I said, no, I give him a phone because he wanted a phone or whatever. And so I gave him a phone. So he texted me, he want to come live with me. And so I said, let me ask his mom. I said, can he come and stay with me just for a while, like a year? Let's see how it goes. You just want him for a refund check. I said, honey, refund check only come once a year. He still got to eat the rest of the 365 days. Okay? You just want him for a refund. I said, you crazy. I'm like, he want to come say, you can't handle him. You ain't no good mother. You're trash. You know what, brother? Both of y'all trash. All right? You're mad because I won't give you no more money. And you take, like, come on. He will have a good life. I mean, Texas is great place. I have, he will have a great life. I will not talk at him. I will talk with him, talk to him, communicate, and put him in programs like football, basketball, science stuff. It's so many programs that they have now for young boys. You need to be molded, but y'all don't care. Y'all just whatever the case may be. It is what it is. So she took his phone, and then she said, "I'm gonna tell him to block your number." I said, "It is what it is, honey. I ain't got time for all that." And then she unblocked it and sent me a $300 cash out request. I denied it. I'm not giving you nothing. Is that the first thing you think of instead of what's wrong? I'm sorry to say something wrong. Yes. And I said, what do you, and I always ask. They say you always in people business. No, what do you need $300 for? Oh, we need it. I said, send me a copy of the light bill. Why you need a copy of the light bill? I need to see where it's going, and I'll pay it. I ain't sending you nothing. You are just getting that. You ain't now, man. I said, you're asking me for $300. You say you behind on light bill. Send me a copy of the light bill. And I pay it. No copy. No, you want to get your hair done. You want to get things done, and you ain't using it like that. Okay? I ain't stupid. You want me to send a care package? I buy the stuff. Give me their sizes. I buy and give you $1. You are my brother. Y'all trash. Give you a quarter. Whatever I get, I buy it, and I ship it to y'all. I'm not giving you the cash. Okay? Gave him a couple of 20s for his haircuts. She took it and spent it. So, no, I ain't give you no cash. All right? Our world is so different. Yes, like what? I love my nieces and nephews. I love them all. But I don't trust their parents because their parents are no good. I know them from the back of my hand. You can't try to scam or try to manipulate. Why? You got to really be good at it. I love all my nieces and nephews. I love them well. That's why I want to be a homeowner to have multiple rooms. So just in case, I got to have space for my niece and nephews. I'm going to definitely do it for my niece and nephews. Okay, who is this? Hello? 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 Oh, okay, you call and hang up. You better say something, okay? Have space. Because I always think about them. Think about them a lot. But it's a lot of nieces and nephews. It's a lot. They need your prayers. Like, I had to break that generational curse. And the generational curse I had to break is stop having kids you can't afford them. I had to break that. I didn't rush to smash everything can't afford them and put it on other people. Not me. That's just stupid. Couldn't afford the first 3, now you have 5 more. You couldn't afford the first 3. Keep having them for. And then pregnant again. You can't handle them. What you keep having it for? It's plenty ways where you can get some love making. Take a plan P or B or C. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey, welcome. You said what?
So I said, how you doing this evening?
Doing good.
That's good. I'm sorry about the first time my phone died, literally as soon as I called you. But I wanted to talk about the whole Armon situation.
Yes.
I just think, I mean, to be honest, after seeing the videos, I didn't see that video on his page, so I don't know if he posted it and deleted it or if it was a live. But you can clearly tell. I mean, we can clearly tell it's LA. I mean, he has mentioned in his past videos that is something he has back in the day participated in. So I don't think it's such of a shock. I think the most shock is as far as Cash being so messy. You don't think that was messy for Cash?
I just think that you got to be careful what you do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mouth Open. Thank
you're
you.
right about that.
I was saying thank you to Mouth Open. She sent a $5 super sticker. Yeah, you got to you got to be careful what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I the question should be, should Armon Wiggins address these allegations?
I definitely think he should address it. I mean, he addressed everything else that somebody talks about him about. So I don't think this should be no different. I'm kind of surprised he didn't address it last time on his last video he uploaded. That gave me the feeling like, you know, he was feeling some type of way about it. Because anything else he's gonna address, you know, either on his station head or on his YouTube channel quick. But he didn't address that, so it's kind of like he's trying to, you know, get his story together, you know.
Yeah, but me personally, you know what I'm saying? He addressed, like I said, he addressed everything else, and this was on camera, and they're alleging, and it's not just me saying this. Did you hear what Tasha K said?
No, I actually didn't get a chance to watch. I really don't watch Tasha K like that.
Okay. Because like not only her, but if you go to Instagram, it's another blogger, the North Carolina Beat. It's like it's so many. What I'm saying is, it's so many other people that have been talking about this, not just Wiley.
Exactly, and that's why it's so crazy he didn't say nothing about it, you know, or even tweet something like saying this is false, you know, because I know you see it.
Exactly.
Like I know he had to see it going around Twitter even before the YouTube videos was being made. Like I know somebody sent it to you. One of your fans sent it. Was it a live or was it like a video he posted?
It was a video.
So you know he saw it if he deleted it.
Yeah, and then they took it and he deleted it, and you know, but they screen recorded it.
Dang, and that's crazy. And it's like it's sad, but at the same time, like I said, this is something he admitted to before. But it's just sad for the fans that are sending money, you know, like to think like that's what you're, because that's a high drug. I don't know if a lot of people know that or not, but like $50, $100 could literally last like 20 minutes, and that's the type of drug you want to continue doing all night. So it's just crazy, but that's all I wanted to call and talk about. Thank you so much for picking up my call.
No, thank you, sister, for calling in.
All righty, have a good evening.
All right, you too. Bye. Okay, I'm in love with the coco. Yeah, so that's how that go. But back to like my story, like yeah, I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I said, hey, I'm just gonna make sure I'm good. Make sure I save, get my credit together, have the space. So if I have to help be there for my niece and nephews, I'll be there for them, because I refuse to allow them to, and I try my best to be just a good influence for my family, for my nieces and nephews, because it's a lot that they are going through. And I was having a conversation with their grandfather. I'm sorry, with their with their grandfather. Yeah, that's their grandfather. Yeah, them his grandchildren. And I said, it's just so sad that my father said, I'm glad that I'm not your real father, because I believe if I were your real father, you would be effed up like the rest of your brothers and sisters. That's what he told me. He said, I'm so glad that you're not my biological child. He said, you're the only one in the family that graduated from high school. Out of all my children, you're the only one that graduated from high school. Most of them dropped out of the 8th grade. And he was so hurt. And when my father said it, I said a lot of his trauma and my mother's trauma, they put it on their kids. And they're putting it on their kids. The trauma. And my father kept saying it too. He said it on the phone. He said, Marquise, this is my karma. Oh, this is my karma. This is my karma. And I'm getting paid back with my children. And then when I go back to his generation, when his mother and two brothers, his father was a Vietnam vet, he was a drug addict. He was a functioning drug addict when we was around. I'd never seen my grandfather shoot up. That's my stepfather's father. We were so active just before he died. We loved going to his house. We would go play games, like go to the park and watch TV. It was no game system. It was just being there with my father, being like my grandfather. He accepted me as his grandson. And one day, me and my brother were in the living room. He's living in a basement apartment. We was in the kitchen. And he was telling us that he was on drugs. And he said, don't never do drugs. Drugs are bad. He said, I'm on heroin and I shoot up. A lot of stuff happened to me in the military. I seen a lot of death. And I was a young boy. I was about 9 or 10. I didn't understand half the things he was saying. And then one day I got an adult and it all came back to me with those conversations. He kept telling us, do not get on drugs. And he died from drugs. He never could get away from that addiction. And he never was a good father to his children. He didn't know how. And his mother, that would be my great grandmother, she's still alive in her 90s. She's about 96, 97 years old. And when he said that, I said, you didn't even live a good example for your son. And now now he didn't do it for his children. And now his children is his resolving door. So somebody in the family had to break that generational curse. You know what I'm saying? So I had to break it. And I said, wow. I'll say, okay, I kept telling people, and I said, I know I'm going to have children, but I want to do it the right way. I want to be married. I want her to have a good head on her shoulders. Like the girl I'm talking to now, she's really good. Reason why I kind of like pulled back a little bit because she got baby daddy drama. I want somebody with no children because you ain't got the baby daddy drama. She is so nice, but she got baby daddy drama. And that's all she talk about is her baby daddy drama. What he ain't doing, I kind of pulled back from that because I don't have those issues. You slept with him, so. And she can't really take him for child support because he on disability. So whoever I have children with, they got to have a good head on their shoulders. They got to be good in education. Good in education. Now, I've talked to other women. One particular female I talked to, she don't live in Dallas. She lives out on the West Coast. Very good with education. Beautiful. She's younger than me, but she's about 24, 25. Beautiful, educated. But she don't live on that. And I said, whoever it is, they got to have the head. They got to be about that life, like a good partner. Because having children, you need a good team. It's difficult to do it by yourself. It is challenging to do it by yourself. And so don't rush it. I'm not going to rush it. My grandmother didn't have my mother until she was in her late 40s. Then she had my mother. Late 40s, late 40s. Yeah, she had it in her late 40s. So it's no rush. And if I never have any biological children, I have my nieces and nephews. You understand? And I have a lot of them. A lot. All right. And they love their uncle. Because I'm just different. I'm not bringing in the unnecessary drama. And I love my brothers and sisters, but they just got that cycle. and they're not willing to break it. Okay. So it's good. God is good. Let me see. But yeah. Thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all for donating too. Because like I said, we got to get the bag. So we're gonna go get the bag tomorrow. Well, later on. Well, tomorrow, because it's still Saturday on over here. All right. God bless you and thank you. Thank y'all so very much. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you're enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you to Tasha holding it down. Latavia holding it down. La Maria holding it down. I do want to have children one day. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And men do get baby fever too. Like when I go to the baby clothes, I'm like, I want a baby. So I don't even go to the baby stage. I always want a baby. I could see myself, with my son or my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nate, holding it down. So I could see myself a baby, So I have it too. You know what I'm saying? I have it too, man. I had a little baby fever. Like having like a baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, little baby. But I'm not in no rush.
She real, the realest bitch I ever seen in my life for real in celebrity status, because a person like that can literally talk to somebody that
Tokyo Tony, you just be talking. And now Cardi B eating Popeye's chicken, shaking her booty. These celebrities just be doing.
I shed a tear for that nigga yesterday on the balcony, bro. I ain't lying, bro. Losing the mama of your 3 children. That shit put tears in my eyes, bro.
And now Boosie said he cried for DC Young Fly. These celebrities, it was dry today. Because when they be posting BS like this, it's dry today. It's dry. It's dry. Then they post this on Santana with a lace front. It was really dry today. Okay, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you, Nate. Thank you, Daniela Turner. La Maria Crystal. I see y'all in here. Tasha, I see you. I'm open. I see you. Shout out to the members that came through. Latavia, I see you. All right, y'all. We've been on here 3 hours. Gotta go. Thank y'all. We'll be back on Saturday with some more content. Hopefully, it's more juicier today. Talk to you later. Peace. Y'all need to like the video. Come on now. Like the video. Come on. Hit that like button. Share. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We need 300,000 likes. Hit the like button. We will see y'all later. Peace.